This learning is Li'ili Nishmas Bruria Bas Chananya, Maseches Peah, Perek Zayin, Mishna Zayin. Kerem Shekulei Eilelis, a vineyard which all of the clusters are Eilelis, because they don't have the Katif or the Natif. And we know that Eilelis belong to the poor. So here we have an argument. Rabbi Eliezer says, La Balabayas. It belongs to the Balabayas, to the owner. When the whole field are Eilelis, then the owner gets the whole field and the poor don't get anything. And Rabbi Akiva says, La'aniyim, it goes to the poor, because Eilelis go to the poor. The Mishnah explains, Amar Rabbi Eliezer said, what's the reason for his opinion that the Balabayas gets this vineyard when all of them are Eilelis? Because Kisivsar loisa Eilel. It says when you harvest, then don't take the Eilelis. So what do we learn from there? That im ein batzer minayin eilelis. If there's no harvest, then from where you're going to get eilelis? Meaning, there's only eilelis if the owner harvests something for himself, then the eilelis go to the poor. But if there's nothing for the owner to harvest for himself, then the eilelis don't go to the poor. Amar lei Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva said to him, there's a different pasuk. It says, V'charmecha leisa eilel. You should not take the eilelis of your vineyard. What do we learn from there? That afilu kulei eilelis. Even if the whole vineyard are eilelis, you can't take it. It says, V'charmecha, your vineyard, loisa eilel, even if that's all that there is. The Mishnah continues, Im kain lama namar kisifser loisa eilel. If so, why does it say in the pasuk, the one that Rabbi Eliezer brought, that when you harvest, don't take eilelis? That seems to indicate that only if you harvest, then you can't take the eilelis. Otherwise, you could. So he says what it's teaching us is that ein la'aniyim ba'eilelis kaidem abatzer. When it says v'charmecha loisa eilel, it means even if the whole thing is eilelis. And what does it mean when it says kisifser loisa eilel? That ein la'aniyim ba'eilelis kaidem abatzer. That the poor people don't get the eilelis before the harvest. Only kisifser, once you harvest, then you're told loisa eilel. Don't take the eilelis and leave them for the poor. Meaning that the poor could only take the eilelis after the owner harvests his vineyard.